Hey guys, Fire here, and today we're back on Anime Guardians. I did finally get Jotaro. It took a bit, but I did get him. As you can see, I have him, level 150 and everything. Now, this is his cosmetic. It's pretty cool. I think I personally prefer Dio's, but this is still a pretty cool cosmetic. Now, we'll go ahead and go over his kit. He has two abilities, but obviously you can't check those in-game, well, until you're in-game, so I guess we'll go ahead and just go over his passives. Whenever he attacks the same enemy 5 times, like in a row, so you can't just change a target, the next attack will do 9,000% attack to the target, and that's base attack. It's not including like buffs or anything, I don't think. But regardless, the next passive, all attacks by him are guaranteed crits, and critical damage is converted to true damage, which means that it bypasses damage reduction and whatnot. Every 5 attacks, he unleashes a strike that does 600% attack as true damage to the main target, and 300% attack to any enemies around it. All enemies take 25% increased damage from all sources for 4 seconds after the 5 attacks. And if the main target is a boss or a world boss, the 5th attack will deal an additional 500% attack to that boss only. Now, I do have the Greenbone Greatsword artifact on him because it increases his damage to bosses. So I feel like that is the most optimal. This one right here, the Cursed Lord Scythe, the new artifact, might not be terrible on him, but I would argue the Greenbone Greatsword is the best. It also reduces his cooldowns by 25%, so it's overall pretty good. We'll go ahead and hop into the stage. Probably gonna jump into the new Dio stage just so we see how many hits he does. I'll go ahead and see you guys in there. Okay guys, we're here in the new Dio stage. We're of course only using Jotaro here just so we can see how many hits he does. We're not trying to get like a general feel on the unit, we just want to see how many hits he does. Now, on place he has a pretty big circle AoE. Looks like he is only hitting 1 or 2 times. Wow, only 1 time, huh? That's kind of interesting. So he's not really good for this stage, it would seem. Unless you have like the Cursed Book, but even then it's not good. His first ability stuns all enemies on the map for 10 seconds, and while it's active, the enemies take 4% of current HP as damage continuously. And then the second ability stuns all enemies on the map for 25 seconds. He gains 100% crit chance, and each hit will deal 10% of current HP as damage during that time. So his ability is pretty good. He's a pretty good unit. Not absurd or anything, but still a pretty good unit. Now, if you pop Reality Overwrite, it should work for this stage, yeah. As you can see, it's got a cooldown, but of course, it's not going to be that absurdly long. He's not crazy for this stage, but I figured I'd go ahead and show how many hits he does, so you guys can know if he's worth using in this stage or not. But we'll go ahead and cut into like the Kurami stage real quick, and I'll see you guys in there. Hey guys, we're here in the Kurami stage. I did bring Typhon to help finish off any extra enemies and whatnot, but obviously she's not going to be doing much other than that. Now we'll go ahead and pop that. Oh, okay, bye Jotaro. We should be able to just pop these abilities, but I'm going to go ahead and save them for a moment until after we have the clocks and everything gone. Now, his damage is 14.6 mil with a insane SPA right now, by the way. He is definitely not going to be killing anything at this exact second, but obviously that's just due to the fact that the clocks are still on, not because he's actually bad. Okay, now his actual SPA is 1.1, very good. Okay, come on now, dog. Alright, now I'll go ahead and place Typhon, and I'm going to set him to strongest, so he continues to attack this Kurami. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is pop the time stop, so he'll continue to hit this Kurami over and over again for current HP damage, yeah. As you can see, he's now doing some pretty good damage. Okay, why is he... Okay, so he's not targeting Kurami anymore. I guess I gotta... Guess I can kind of... I don't know exactly how I'm going to handle that. Well, regardless, we'll go ahead and pop Reality Overwrite, see how much it does. Obviously, the time stop did about 0.7 bill. Not insane, but the clocks are back. But we'll go ahead and pop the Reality Overwrite. Okay, so in total, with his ability, he did about 8 billion. The unfortunate part is that he is going to Oh, come on now. He's going to continue to target a different enemy in this stage for some reason. Well, not for some reason, but that's because the normal enemies are just quite tanky in general. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is take him up to the top Kurumi, see how much he does against her real quick. I'm going to go ahead and just... I'm going to let it play out. I was going to say I'd restart the stage, but... Let's see how much he does to the Kurumi real quick. Now, I'm not going to leave... Typhon's not doing much here, but she's here. I just want to see if whenever he hits... Okay, so it would seem whenever he gets that 9,000% attack off, he does some pretty good damage. As you can see, he's starting to, like, knock Kurumi's HP down pretty fast. Not as fast as someone like Shinra, but it does knock the HP bar down pretty dang fast. It's pretty good. Again, not the most insane unit in the game or anything, but he's not going to be able to do much other than that. I will try just this time to restart real quick, and we will go ahead and get rid of the clocks and then go back up there. Straight up to the real Kurumi real quick. We gotta get rid of the clocks whenever they actually spawn in. There we go. Okay, and then after we get these clocks out of the way, we'll go ahead and go up to the top of the tower and let Jotaro continue to attack that Kurumi. That way we can continue to see how much he's going to do to her. I'm interested if he'll actually get her under the threshold for Typhon killing or not. I guess we will see. I'm not going to expect it. It's a little unfortunate that she's probably going to continue to spawn the clocks, but it is what it is. Not a big deal. We'll go ahead, place Wagiri, Subaru, and then these two. What I'm going to go ahead... Well, I can actually just place 2 Jotaros now that I think about it. But we'll go ahead and pop the 2 abilities. So we have the damage done. Should do some good damage overall. Especially to this Kurumi because of the fact that we're already kind of attacking. Okay, it seems like the 2 Jotaros are going to be able to take down this Kurumi. Especially, even if the clocks spawn, it should be able to take her out. That's really the main point of this, but it's fine, not a big deal. Do I not have Typhon down? There we go. Alright, now what I'm going to do is go ahead, sell again, move down here. I know that Jotaro's obviously not going to be able to target that Kurumi because of, well, her not being the strongest enemy in range anymore. It's crazy how much they have the basic enemy scale in this mode, but it's not a big deal, especially because Typhon exists. But if you don't have Typhon, that's just a little unfortunate, I guess. We'll go ahead, finish off these clocks, and see if he'll be able to finish the stage on his own. I'm not expecting him to. Really don't think he can. But there's honestly probably not many units besides like maybe Shinra that can solo this. Yeah, no more ability, but yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to solo. But at least he can take down the real Kurumi on his own perfectly fine. It's not a big deal. But regardless, that should be all. I believe I was able to showcase Jotaro and what he is capable of pretty well. If you guys did find this entertaining or helpful, please consider liking and subscribing, as it would help me out a lot. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.